And I know you've been waiting for this.
If you're a fan of books
we've got
steaminess in the Hudson Valley.
Her name is Alice Clayton, and Alice joins us on the show, the Hudson Valley Series.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. So Alice Clayton joins us on the show this morning, and Alice's name came up. Jess was doing a little research here about the Hudson Valley, and came across some rather interesting books.
I was on Amazon because I like to read. I've gone through like 3 books this summer.
Yeah.
So I'm on Amazon. I'm like, let me type in Hudson Valley, see what's going on here in the Hudson Valley. And of course, like maps and like hiking trails come up. Then this series came up, the Hudson Valley Series by Alice Clayton.
Okay.
And it caught my attention because the covers are just washboard abs.
That's good stuff. So now, Alice, we thank you for coming on the show, but we have to ask now, give us a little background on the Hudson Valley Series.
Oh, sure. Well, thank you so much for having me. And, of course, nothing's more country than washboard, right?
Yeah!
Yeah.
So I'm a Midwestern girl. I grew up in St. Louis, still live here to this day, but like most people in the Midwest, we're fascinated by things on the East Coast. And I was trying to come up with an idea of a place where I was going to place this new series after visiting a local farmer's market and absolutely falling head over heels in love with this super sexy farmer that showed up one day.
Okay.
And as we do. And, I've always been interested in the Hudson Valley. Like most girls, I was in love with Dirty Dancing back in the 80s and just fell in love with this idea of setting this entire series somewhere up in the Catskills, an area that I didn't know much about until I took a magical trip one day to Mohonk Mountain House up in New Paltz.
Oh, beautiful. That's a good place to go.
It's a good place to fall in love.
I was going to say, that place got love written all over it.
Oh, my goodness. Love. And bam, the Hudson Valley series was born.
Now, the Hudson Valley series is a series of books, right, Jess?
Yeah.
Now, there are, what are the titles?
The first one is Nuts.
Okay.
The second one's Cream of the Crop. Yeah. And the third, which is coming out next year, which we haven't officially released the title yet, but so you might be getting a scoop today, is Buns.
Buns! Oh, God.
Yes!
Oh, boy. Oh, yep. You've literally just made Jess's day.
I cannot wait.
I love it. So now,
Nuts, Cream, and Buns.
when you took your trip here into the Hudson Valley, went to Mohonk, you had an idea of the series of how you wanted these books to go, correct?
I did, yeah. Again, the whole concept came to me one day at the farmer's market, and the first book, Nuts, is about a personal chef to the stars in Hollywood who has a bad accident with butter, and ends up having to kind of lick her wounds and turn tail and head back home to this tiny little town of Bailey Falls, which is a fictional town that I came up with that's based on some research I did in Tarrytown and Sleepy Hollow, and then, of course, New Paltz when I was at Mohonk. She runs into this lovely farmer in town who brings her a lovely bunch of walnuts one day. Yeah. And that's where Nuts came from.
Okay.
And, yeah, so, and then, the book that just came out, Cream of the Crop, is all about kind of a city mouse versus country mouse. So you have woman in New York City who falls in love with a dairy farmer who lives in the Hudson Valley. Okay. That's where it came from.
Cream of the Crop.
So wait, the farmer's market that you went to, was that out where you are now, or was that in the Hudson Valley? Because I need to go to that farmer's market.
You're going to have to come to St. Louis.
Okay.
And
booking my trip now.
Yep, it's the guy that has all the zucchini.
Oh, wow. You guys are just putting things.
That is just perfectly fitting.
You guys are putting things together here. And again, these novels, these books are of the steamy variety. If you haven't picked up on that flavor yet, they are of the steamy variety. And, this came up on our show a couple of weeks ago, and Jess and I actually read some excerpts on the air in our hot and steamy voices. And let me tell you, Alice, things got a little uncomfortable here in the studio.
It's really warm in here.
It's hot in here.
If I can make you uncomfortable, then I'm doing my job.
Yes, I love it. So you have the 2 books that are done now, Nuts and Cream of the Crop, and you said there's a third book. We got the scoop this morning, which will be out soon, called Buns.
We got the Buns scoop.
Oh God,
you got the scoop of buns.
Yeah, there you go, scoop of nuts and cream of the crop. But Alice, if people are listening to the show, and the cool part is, there are. Similarities. Like she said, you combined some places, in Westchester County and then obviously here in New Paltz. If they're interested in getting your books, they can get them on Amazon, correct?
Yeah, they're in Amazon, they're Barnes and Noble. They're Books A Million stores. I know always carry them. Sometimes you can find them in Target. So absolutely, you can get the ebook or the paperback.
All right, we encourage you to go out, especially this
nice
time of year.
Reading.
If you're going to be out, maybe heading to the beach or doing a little vacation, these could be a nice series for you guys to. If you're a fan of 50 Shades of Grey, this is definitely something you want to check out. That's all I'm saying. Go and check it out. But Alice, hopefully one day we can get you in town to do a book signing or something.
Oh, my God, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. I was actually just in New York about a month and a half ago or so, and we headed back up to Mohonk for a couple days, and I looked around, I'm like, how have I not done a signing up here yet? I've got to do it.
Yeah, we got to make sure that that happens. Now, if people want more on Alice Clayton, the author, you are obviously on social media, correct?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Alice Clayton, and my website is aliceclayton.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm covered.
All right, perfect. So definitely check out Alice online, get those books, and we'll have more on Alice, the books, and how you can get them up on our website here coming up shortly at HudsonValleyCountry.com. Do you have one more question, Jess?
I want to find these men that are in the Hudson Valley in the fictional town.
Yeah, she's looking.
Because I can't find any of them.
Jess has been searching around. She's like, she doesn't play Pokemon Go, but she's looking for Bailey Falls. She's like, where's Bailey Falls? I can't find it.
She's playing Poke Farmer.
Yeah,
yes.
Poke Farmer. That's going to be
oh my goodness.
That's going to be the fourth book by Alice Clayton.
Right, Poke Farmer.
There you go.
Exactly.
Alice, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the great books, and we appreciate you coming on the show today.
Right on. Thanks so much.